Welcome friends, my name is Vijay and I'm back here with my another video for DNS server. So in this video, the concept and configuration with Ubuntu 14.04 and today's agenda is what is the DNS server, what is the name server. These both terms are actually same but a little bit differentiation. What are the zones, forward zone and reverse zone, and what are master DNS server and slab DNS server. So what is DNS server? A DNS server is a computer name resolution service which helps to recognize computer by name over IP address. That means every time when you look up for google.com or some facebook.com, this is the name. It's a human readable name and we can understand only, but the computer can understand only as a computer address, IP address only. So the DNS server actually works as a translator and it resolves host name to IP address and vice versa, or IP address to host name. So without a name resolution server, that is without a DNS server, it is not possible to serve a website by its human readable name if facebook.com is not possible. So some examples are, you can see here 8.8.8.8 is the Google public DNS server. Now coming to the next topic, what is the name server? So web hosting familiar people can understand very well what is the name server. A name server is actually the DNS server's name. That means suppose I have a DNS server configured and its name is ns1.dns mevijay.in. So that means this is the name of my DNS server and it can be recognized by this. So you need to register a DNS server as name server to your domain registrar. This can be registered over there, and at least minimum 2 name server required every time to host a website or something for a name server. Some of the domain registrars are GoDaddy, BigRock, JetNet Live. For my example, I have purchased a domain name mevijay.com from BigRock and I have two Ubuntu VPS server having IP 100 and 103. Hence, I register both VPS as name server as NS1 with 100 IP and NS2 with 103 IP. And I also updated NS record from domain registrar. So for domain registrar, I have used NS record name server record as ns1.mevijay.in and ns2.mevijay.in, so that it can be pointed to my both of DNS server VPS. Now moving to the next slide, what are the zones? DNS server has actually two kind of zones. One is the forward and another is reverse. So a forward zone resolves host name into IP address and it holds record types. Some of the record types example is are A record, NS record, MX record, CNAME record, IP version 6A record and SPF record. So a reverse zone is actually resolves just opposite from IP address to host name and it holds only PTR record types. Okay, so if I need to know an IP address that it belongs to which host name or DNS name, so for this name resolution from IP address to host name, we need a reverse zone. Fine. So for example, if you have a mail server, then a PTR record is very much essential and it's corresponding to the mail server host name must be entered over there, right? So now we'll know about DNS server types. Primary and secondary or master and slab DNS server types are there. Master DNS server is actually nothing but as its name, it's a master name server and it holds zone and records. You can simply update domain both the zone records and anything, and if you can if you require, you can create a new forward zone. All right, and the slave DNS server works as a secondary DNS server and it actually sync and get update of records from master or master server, right? So now coming to the DNS server record type, we have A record, forward depending on the zones, forward zone and reverse zone, we can have these records. A record, MX, NS and CNAME can be for forward zone and PTR is available only for reverse zone. All right, so understanding the forward zone records, an A record is actually resolves host name to IP address, and it is the main record type to recognize a computer or website by its name, right? For example, mail.mevijay.in. So this is the parameter line in zone file. Example I'm giving you, mail in A record. Okay, this is the A record, and it resolves to this IP address. It should resolve to this IP address. I'm telling in DNS zone configuration. All right, the MX record is actually the mail exchanger record. So if I'll put a MX record, that means key I'm telling that this mail.mevijay.in server is my mail server. All right, so above example telling you that mail.mevijay.in is a record, or host name is the mail server. Fine. So ns record is the name server record. So we can define who the servers, ns1 and ns2 or something else, are the are the name server and name resolution server. Fine. And the cname record is nothing but an alias. This is the mainly, this is, perhaps it's quite easy to understand for a website that opens with www or without. So we create a cname record of domain as www, and it points on the same website or same domain name. All right, these are the steps how we can set up a master DNS server or slab DNS server. So these are the steps. First of all, apt get update so that the cache can be updated locally, and then apt get install bind9 dns util. And dns util is a package, actually bind9 is used for a DNS server, and dns util is a package which consists of binaries of ns lookup or some utilities command. So first off, cd into etc bind, and then make directory Jones directory I'm creating, so that it will be great to recognize all the records files. Remove these lines from this file, and you can simply put lines corresponding to your configuration, save file and exit. Now this is actually db.local is a template. So by default some templates are available for a forward zone. So I'll just simply copy db.local to mevijay.in into the zone, and then I'll open the mevijay.in file, which is a template file, and I'll make changes for in this snap. You can see over here that I have changed ns1.mevijay.in, and I've created ns record, you can see here, and this ns a record for both the name server, and a c name record, and a mail record for a, and pointing to mx record as well. So this is a complete um, record type. You can enter more than these available records which I have mentioned. So now master server, by restarting the service, master server has get set up, and now we'll move to slab DNS server. The process are same, nothing is different, but only the name.com.default.zone file, and you can see here that the type is slave in this file now, and will define masters which are masters DNS servers IP, so that it can be this is slave and it can sync. All right, thank you for this slide is over, and now we'll move to the practical session. So I have DNS1 and DNS2, two name DNS two VPS, Ubuntu VPS having the IP 100 and 103. Now the same practice I am doing here. apt get update, apt get install bind9 and DNS util. Alright, both the packages get installed, and now we'll move to cd etc bind, and in bind you can find all the files. This is name.conf file. This one is the default zone configuration file, and this db.local is a template file for records, zone records. So I'll create a directory zones, as I already told you in my slide, and I'll then copy this db.local template to zone nivj.in. You can simply create uh, more than this are your desired. So alright, you can see here there are several records already in this. Some are reverse zone records, some are forward. So I'll remove all the lines except the zone localhost. This is the forward zone I'm mentioning here, and root hint is also required. So this two zones will be here, and I'm just placing my record. So the zone will be me.vj.in, and type is master, yes, and the complete file path of DNS zone configuration file path. So zone record file is me.vj.in, which placed under zones directory. Now I'm opening the record. So you can see here it's a template, and I'll customize according to my requirement. So root, just replacing localhost with me.vj.in. And because localhost is here, I'll give the host name ns. Now ns record I'm mentioning, it's ns1.mevj.in, and another one as well, which is ns2. And corresponding to this ns record, I'll also create a record, so that name resolution can be happen with DNS server. Now this one is, let me check IP address. Yes, so it's actually 103. All right, this one is the 100 IP, ns1 having 100 IP. So I'll just copy, and ns1 @ symbol represents for default zone, and for ns2 will point to another server, which is 103. All right, so now I need to create a cname record, www. It depends, you can create or you cannot. All right, so guys, setup has been completed. Now I'll check the configuration files are okay or not. So named check conf space the zone configuration. Zone configuration is file name is name.conf.default.zone. If it is not returning anything, that means the zone configuration file is okay. Now moving next to checking uh, possible errors in my zone configuration record type file is named check zone, and the zone is mevj.in is my zone, and this zone holds in this file. All right, you can see okay message, that means everything is okay perfectly. And now service bind 9 restart, and that's done. So by using ns lookup mevj.in, and I'm just resolving from localhost, so that the DNS is resolving. Yes, the DNS is resolving the host name to IP address perfectly. There is no issue. Now ns2, you can see ns2 IP I mentioned before, 103, and it returns well. Fine, and that's working. Let me create a new record, mail, and give it 108 IP. Now I'll try to resolve whether it returns 108 IP or not. And let me complete this MX record entry. 0 is the MX priority. Alright, saving, and service should restart. Configuration, first of all, we can check configuration is okay. It's a best practice before applying the changes and restarting the service. You can check your configuration files, and every package or tools provides the configuration file checking tool. So ns lookup, now I am querying that type is equal to mx. Okay, mx, I'm querying for mx, I'm looking for mx record in mevj.in, and it returns that mail exchange. It is mail.mevj.in. That means it works actually quite well. And when I look up for ns record, it resolves to ns1 ns2. It tells that both ns1 and ns2 is the ns record in my DNS configuration file. That means master has been set up now, and I'm moving towards setting up slab DNS server. The same steps I'll perform over here. apt-get update will create a local cache of available packages to install, and it's done. Now moving forward, apt-get install bind9 and DNS utils. This will install both the packages. And you can see it's done. We now moving forward, we'll change the current directory. The same configurations are here. Now creating a zones directory, and we'll create empty file touch zones mevj.in. It's up to you. You can leave this step as an optional. Now opening default, and now here what we'll do, we'll remove as earlier, we'll remove all the lines except this zone localhost, and here I'll define the type. You can see here type is master. First of all, we'll replace localhost to mevj.in, and type is master. We'll replace this with slab, and then we'll define which file I'm gonna use. Alright, one more line need to insert here, and that is master, sorry, middle bracket, curly braces will be used, masters. And now the master is, I am working on DNS2, so master will be DNS1's IP. So DNS1's IP is 100. Alright, save it, and we'll again check the configuration, named.conf configuration, name.conf.default -zones, and it returns no value. That means the configuration is correct. Now simply I'll restart the service. I don't need to enter anything as a record in this slab server. Alright, that's done. Now I'll query mevj.in by using this server, because I have not created any record anymore. And you can see record has been updated. Record is had been synced from master server, that is from ns1 server, and it is returning me everything. Now let me query the ns. Yes, it's telling me that ns1 and ns2 is my name server, and about mx record, it's telling me the mail exchanger is over there. Now if you can see, if I'm trying to open mevj.in, you cannot find anything. That is why I already told that this step is optional. So everything is perfect now, and yeah, now beside going to resolve from 127.0.0 localhost, I'm using each other's IP, and you can see from 100 and 103 both it resolves the same records. That means it's okay. So thank you for watching, and waiting for your comments and response. Thank you very much.